never figure out the lighting situation here. Today is actually Tuesday, okay? And I went into the office today. This is what I wore. Like, tell me it's not giving peak, you know, person who works in tech. I could not care less. I went into the office today and our CEO implemented these no meeting Tuesdays. Don't even get me started because I have thoughts on it, but he implemented no meeting Tuesdays, and it's odd because my team already had a no meeting day, which was Wednesday. So now all of our meetings kind of got like offshored to like every other day of the week. If there ever was a no meeting day, I feel like it should be Fridays, you know? I feel like a mandatory Friday no meeting day would force everyone to figure out to like re-scramble and like reorganize their entire calendar, and it just makes more sense. Technically you shouldn't have meetings on Fridays. They had an event in the office, so the office was packed. We just had major layoffs, and so going into the office is sort of not fun because I feel like everyone is going into the office because everyone is like trying to work harder. But when I'm in the office, I'm just like, why is everyone here? And so it's actually easier for me to work from home now.
There you go.
She wants you to take a picture with.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's on me.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, Lord, that's your girl. Listen to me carefully. Put your hand.
She got the white on. She's official.
When you're here for the people. When you get up to pray.
I am in the middle of packing right now, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm burnt. My flight leaves in about 7-ish hours. I have to be at the airport by like 5 a.m. tomorrow, and it's 11 p.m. the day before. I took a garden gummy. Those are always the best. But I definitely took a garden gummy, and I am now just really floating. I'm just floating. I don't know what this girl's doing. She's like right next to me. Anyways, I had an interesting day. I came back from Puerto Rico yesterday, and like the sudden realization that I was back in reality, like back into the swing of things, really like hit me as soon as the plane landed, because I went from like extreme warm weather to just gloominess, darkness, coldness, and that can be a bit of a transition. And like I just came home angry and upset, like because things weren't the way that I wanted them to be. And then now in like realization, I realized that like maybe I should just chill a little bit. Because I think that like sometimes I forget that we're all going through it, and I myself hold myself to these really high standards because that's just like who I am. But I think that I don't give myself grace in the same vein. So like I'm a perfectionist, and I don't really allow grace for myself to have any grace. And I think that like sometimes I can do that to other people, and it's not fair. And I think that like it is definitely something I want to work on, which, wow, I'm having a realization talking to a camera about this, but it is something I think I need to work on, and it is something that I'm looking forward to work on. With that being said, tangent, I did go to a bookstore today because if you haven't noticed, I really like romance novels. Specifically right now, I'm really in the market to read romance novels written by and for Black women. Why did I just weirdly like put this book up. Anyways, and then I got this book, 7 Days in June, and one of my favorite things to do is to go on Goodreads and check the rating. So I know for a fact that if a book has over a 4.0 rating, it's gonna be a solid read. It's gonna be a solid read. Like, I like to read the first page of books to make sure that they're like piquing my interest. And the first page in this book, this woman is masturbating, and I'm just like, okay, I'm intrigued. Today is Money Monday, meaning we are back in the swing of things. We are back on the grind, back working, which, whatever. But because I just came back from Puerto Rico, I am in better spirits, and I'm super excited to, I guess, get back into work. Before I went on my vacation, I got reorged to a different team. Was I disappointed about that? Absolutely not. I haven't really been opening up about what's going on at work. I don't want this to become a whole thing about like being a woman in tech and why it's so hard, but it is really hard to be a woman in tech. And I think what's even harder working in tech, especially as a woman, but especially as a Black woman, is you're going to experience so many microaggressions, even macroaggressions, and a lot of your peers, they honestly don't know that they're not consciously aware that they're doing these things. My entire career being a software engineer, I realized that like when I would write code, engineers would pile on to my code and find every little thing wrong with it. Some of it was really helpful, but then I noticed that that energy wasn't always reciprocated towards some people. It's like, oh, are they just like better engineers than me? Like, are they just not making the same mistakes that I am? Realized that like it didn't matter. I could have a perfect PR and somebody would find a way to tell me like, you should do it this way. I wouldn't do it this way. I wouldn't do it that way. It's really disheartening because it's like I didn't know that I wasn't the only one experiencing this. And that in itself, like having constant nitpicky changes that you have to make, requesting changes on your GitHub PRs, that actually will stop you from meeting deadlines. There have been times when I'm just trying to get something done and I'm working with a different team in a different service, and like a male engineer would just like hit me with like, you got to do this and you have to do that, and I need to understand what you're doing. And it's like it's not even like more than a week-long change, like it's like a 2-day change, and they just tear it down, all of my work down. I've never been the type to be like, you got to play the game. But now I'm going to play the game, and I'm going to play the game really good. Yeah, women are really just disenfranchised, especially in male-dominated fields, and we don't talk about that enough. Like, a conversation needs to be had, especially because at the bottom of the people protected are going to be Black and brown women. They're always going to doubt our experience and our knowledge. It'll come from people that don't look like me, but then it'll also come from people that look like me. Just aren't given the same grace that other people are given in the field. I would just say we were expected to be perfect. Anyways, yeah. Let me get to work though.
And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills and the lands that grew down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can a child in my heart rise above?
Today also is the eclipse, so I'm trying to figure out if I can figure out a way to record it so that you guys can see it, but I don't have the glasses. Moses is cooking dinner. He's making a turkey burger, right? This was supposed to be mine because he ate one already. So I'm gonna eat that. But he's also making salmon. Look at that.
Anna doesn't eat food.
I do eat. Shut up, nigga.
Anna eats like
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you
Anna
the
eats
N-word.
in small portions, and then she'll nibble at something and then put it in the fridge.
Hi everyone, I'm back. It is Wednesday, and yes, I'm wearing the same shirt I wore on Monday because it's clean and I don't care, and I just don't prescribe to any of that. Today is actually Wednesday, and I always just look super stressed and tired because I am always stressed and tired. And Wednesdays used to be my no meetings day, but because our CEO designated Tuesdays to be our no meeting days, so we have no meeting Tuesdays, which all of us were like, why wouldn't you just do no meeting Fridays? But you know, Wednesdays have now become packed with meetings. So I have my first official one-on-one with my new manager, and I am thrilled about that. So far I've heard great things about him. Always a good thing when you're on a new team and you have a new manager and like you're hearing amazing things about him. Like, he's very well respected in the org that I'm in, so that's cool. I really need to unpack, but this week has been hell. I'm on my period, so that's not been fun. Feeling really unmotivated, if that makes sense. And I know it's because I just came back from vacation, but like, I'm trying to keep that momentum I had going, but I feel like I really need to slow down. Like, I need to just take a break. In other exciting news, later today, Bella and I will be doing an animal communication reading. Basically, we're gonna see a psychic and they're gonna tell me what my dog thinks about me. It's only been a year now, like, since I got her, and she's been on one. She's really been teaching me responsibility and like empathy and like learning how to calm the hell down. So I think that me and her are both learning a lot together, and we both really love each other and both really enjoy just like spending quality time together.
Time or interject or like add whatever you want.
Yeah.
You can ask questions of her or of me.
Okay. It's Money Monday. Money Monday. I have less than 10 minutes before my next meeting, but one thing I wanted to discuss real quick is I cannot for the life of me figure out how to start or how to stick to a morning routine that I love. And it kind of dawned on me, it's just like a revelation, that I've been using shame to develop these routines. I think I'm a morning person, but lately I haven't been able to go to bed like at a reasonable time. I like to be up in the morning, but I like to be up when the sun rises. I just feel like I don't know, I've just been having a really hard time getting a good night's rest regularly. It's just really hard because I feel like everyone, like, I don't know what's up with this my generation of people, but everyone acts like they have their shit together, and I feel like most of the people I know don't. So I'm just kind of like at this point where I'm just gonna be honest, like, I can't figure out for the life of me how to get up at like a reasonable time. Like, I get up just in time for my first couple of meetings. Today taxes are due. I put it off so, oh my gosh, I put off taxes for so long, and just to find out that I think I overpaid taxes and I get back money from New York State, so that's great. But work, I have a lot of writing docs today that I just want to get done with so that I can start implementing things. But the docs are really just so that I understand better what the hell I gotta do and know who to ask, and then have proper documentation. Okay, but anyways, my camera's about to die, let me go.
So last night I had a dream. In the dream, I was with a group of my peers and family. I watched as each group was abducted by aliens. Something to note about me is that I'm someone who so desperately wants to be abducted by an alien. I know that's strange, okay? Anyways, back to the dream. I watched as everyone around me was abducted by aliens, and I was so obviously jealous, duh. I looked up the meaning of the dream, and it seems like it may have something to do with control/power. I guess that sounds about right. Now thinking about it, things at work have not been so great. Perhaps I want someone or something unknown to me yet to take me out of my current situation. Maybe the dream is telling me that person is going to be me and not an alien, unfortunately.
Bella.
Bro, she's really running away.
Bad. Bad vacuum. No.
Want full? Come on.
I am about to take Bella for a walk, and it is 9:31. You can see that? I don't think you guys can, but trust me, believe me, it's 9:31 and I have a meeting at 10, so I'm very loca. So let's try to get this done in like 15. Most is, excuse my face, it looks a mess. I'm breaking out. Most is cooking.
She's always breaking out.
Suck my
She's always breaking out.
ground turkey, right? You put bare enough ginger and
That's
garlic.
That's garlic, man. It's not ginger.
I messed up.
Do you know the difference between?
I know what garlic
ginger
is,
and
but you
garlic?
put bare enough garlic in it.
Do you
Just
know-
take a damn.
Do you know your vegetables?
It's not even a vegetable. It's aromatic.
Do you know your vegetables?
Not a vegetable. Is it technically a vegetable because it grows? Chef Most, everyone. Ding! Look at her. You waiting for food?
Garlic is a vegetable.
It's technically, it's a vegetable?
It's a vegetable.
But I thought it was aromatic.
It belongs to the onion family.
Onions are vegetables?
Repulsed and tantalized by those who wore their madness on their sleeves. Stars are so close they could fly into your mouth. Ourselves, combined with information over visions to make, has exploded like confetti, which dazzled like a platinum wedding band in the sun. Or when she'd tell me edgy anecdotes from her young adulthood. One study published in the North American Journal of Psychology measured that celebrity worship had increased dramatically.
I'm going into the office right now, and this is what I'm wearing. I'm very late. To know me is to know whenever I go into the office, just expect me to be fucking late, because I'm always going to be late. I'm never going to be on time to getting into the office. It's no meeting Tuesday, so I expect it to be fully full. Oh, my neighbor's dogs are out, so cute. Honestly, I low-key feel like throwing Bella over there and be like, yo, y'all want to watch my dog for the day? Because she gets bored and my neighbor's retired. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. Okay, I have to head into the office, and this is what I'm wearing. I feel like I never do fit checks, because that's just like not like I don't know how to do it with this camera. But yeah, the outfit, it's very basic. It's very not giving much of anything. I'll come home later and talk more to y'all, but right now I gotta head out. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. That was on me. You know how my dice don't work. Ooh, I just go. I found your book.